Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss about script includes in ServiceNow. And to start with, script includes are reusable server-side script logic that define a function or class. So this script includes, as I said, it is a reusable just for the purpose of you can access the script include from different scripts that are available in ServiceNow. As we shown in this picture here, script include can be accessed from the business rule, schedule job, script actions, and email scripts, and much more scripts in ServiceNow. It also can be accessed from the client scripts as well and UI policies as well. The script includes, but script includes can be executed by themselves, or do they need any invocation from external scripts like business rules or script actions? Yes, script includes execute their logic only when they explicitly called by other scripts. It won't invoke by themselves, it's by themselves. Then what are the types of the script includes that we have? There are three main different script includes. Those are on demand or classless script includes. These are the global script includes or global methods. The important thing that notice here is this script include can only manage to have one method, and the method name should be same as the script include name, and this method can be accessible anywhere in script include. So the major use cases for them is to validate the email address, or to compare the dates, or to enable or disabling logging. These on-demand script includes can be useful. Then the next one that we have is extending an existing class. So it sounds like an inheritance if you know about Java. So it's the same concept wherein you can extend the methods or the functionality of a script include in another script include. So extending a class from another class, that's called extended an existing class. This is mainly used in while we are interacting with or while we are creating Glide Ajax examples, wherein the script include needs to be available in the client script to access it. Then the next one that we have is define a new class. So this is the script include in general we will use, wherein it can have more than one method in a given script include. For example, in our NeedIt application, all the logic can be placed under one script include, and that script include can be accessed in a wide variety of scripts in ServiceNow. Then the next one is, what are the advantages? Why we need to have a script include? So as I said, if there is a logic which is currently running in more than one script, for example, business rule or a script action or email script or workflow, and you would like to do some changes to the same logic, then you have to go ahead and go to the four places and modify that script. So the maintenance will be very difficult. But if you place that script and script include inside a method, and that can be easily maintained, and you don't have to go back to all the different scripts which are using this method to modify it. And as I said, it is a centralized one, and we can reuse the method in different scripts that we have in ServiceNow, and it can be easily tested and confirm the functionality is working as expected. Then the next one is we can look at how we can see different options for this script include that we have in the configuration page. As I highlighted here, it will be having a user defined name, and the name can be given as per your liking. For example, if it is a NeedIt application, you can give a NeedIt utils. Then the API name get automatically populated based on the name that you provided, and the script tag, the script field also have the script automatically populated, the base script automatically populated here. Then the next one you have to understand is accessible from. So you can limit a script include availability to the within the scope, or you can make it that script include available to all other scopes that are available in ServiceNow. That can be handled here, accessible from drop down. Then the next one is client callable checkbox. So when you want or when you know the script include needs to be available to client scripts as well, then you will be enabling the check mark so that the script include methods can be accessible from the client script as well. If you don't need that use case, then you don't have to check that check mark. If you check that check mark, what will be happening in the script include is there will be a template that gets updated in the script. If you look at closely that script, it will be extending that from another script include called glide ajax. And protection for policy. If you want this script include to be read only, if you export this script include to different instances, then you can make this as a read only. One classic example is if you download any application from application store, certain script includes are read only mode because they haven't provided an access to you to update that because you have downloaded this from an external source. Then how can you call a script include? The script include, to call any script include method, there are two steps. One is you have to instantiate that script include, and the next step, by using that instantiate object, you can call to that script include. The syntax will be new and the script include name to instantiate it, and the reference will be stored in the object name. From the object, you can call a method inside this script include if you are trying to access that method inside a script include. Let's go ahead and see one of the example that we have here. I'm going to create a script include in our NeedIt application. That's a basic. It is. I'm also going to create a method inside of it, which will be comparing the two numbers, given two numbers, and that I'm going to create a NeedIt application. Let's bring all the NeedIt source code to Studio and create an application file that is script include, and give a meaningful name. That the script include name is NeedIt utils. NeedIt utils. So as soon as you give a name to this, API name automatically updated based on the name that we have provided. Let's do that one more time. I'm making this all application scopes. I'm going to call access none, and this is client callable. As of now, it is not. Let's retype this. Okay, fine. Now it's working fine. And define a method. Define a method to compare two numbers. So this method have two parameters which accepts two numbers to that. That method, that function name, we can keep it as compare numbers. And the syntax to define any function inside the script include is this. That's number1, num1, and num2. All right. Format our code. Make this a bit more. If num1 equal to number2, then we could say that result, we could say that both numbers are same. Else if num1 number1 greater than number2, we can say num1 is greater than number2, greater than number2. Else, finally, the next available is number 1 is less than number 2. This is a sample method that we have created in our script include. What type of script include it is? This is a class script include. That means that you can have more than one method can be defined here. Format our code using this option, and finally return the result. So ideally, if you look at this function inside of this script include, it accepts two numbers and it compares those two numbers and results the final result of those two numbers. How can we test this? We can test this by using the scripts background. Let's go to the scripts background. Scripts background. As per the document, how I said we can access the method inside the script include. So first we have to instantiate the script include by using its name, var result equal to, by using the new keyword. What is the API name of the script include? Always ensure you're instantiating the script include by using the API name so that you don't have a conflict when you're trying to call the script include in other scopes. Then result, so let's say this, give it as NeedIt. From here we want to get the result of two numbers. How to access the method inside this script include? From the reference that you have from this class with the new keyword, and you will be calling that method name. And this method is expecting two numbers, pass two numbers to that, and print the information that you received from the script include. Run the script. So 10 is less than 20, or give this 100 to 20. So 100 is greater than 20. So our testing is also completed for the method compare number, the script include that we created, NeedIt details. Thank you. Thanks for watching.